Muletrain!
And it is time now for the Muletrain news program on this Wednesday, February the 10th, 2016, brought to you today by the First Bank along with Leal's Mexican Restaurant.
Dan Smith, 79, of Lasbuddy, died Sunday in Lubbock. The funeral services for Dan Smith will be held Thursday afternoon at 2 in the First Baptist Church of Muleshoe with Dr. Stacy Connor, pastor of that church, officiating. Burial will be in the Lasbuddy Cemetery under the direction of Ellie's Funeral Home of Muleshoe. Dan Smith was born October 26, 1936, in Lasbuddy to Leonard Walter and Eula Florence Darling Smith. He married Rosemary Hicks here in Muleshoe on August the 10th, 1958, and was a lifetime member of the Lasbuddy area. He also was a farmer and custom harvester. Dan Smith belonged to the First Baptist Church of Lasbuddy. He was preceded in death by his parents, Mr. and Miss Leonard Walter Smith, two brothers, Laverne and Jean Smith, and one sister, Faye Lamke. Survivors are his wife, Rosemary, of the home in the Lasbuddy community, one son, Randy, and his wife, Terry, of Lasbuddy, two daughters, Leslie Gover and her husband, Bobby, of Earth, and Kara King of Amarillo, two sisters, Joy Runyon of Earth and Kay Ann Hanley of Lubbock, two brothers, Chunk Smith of Lasbuddy and Jerry Smith of Clovis, six grandchildren, and one great-grandchild also survives. The Smith family asked that memorials be sent to the Lasbuddy Fire and EMS, Post Office Box 155, Lasbuddy, and that zip is 79053, or to Hope Lodge of Lubbock at 3511 10th Street in Lubbock, and that zip is 79415. You can also send sympathy messages to the Smith family at www.ellisfuneralhomes.com. And repeating, Dan Smith was 79 years of age, a lifetime resident of the Lasbuddy community when he died in Lubbock on Sunday. The funeral services will be held Thursday afternoon at 2 in the First Baptist Church of Muleshoe with the pastor of that church, Dr. Stacy Connor, officiating, and burial in the Lasbuddy Cemetery under the direction of Ellie's Funeral Home of Muleshoe. Lunch for the Smith family will be served at noon on Thursday in the Fellowship Hall of the First Baptist Church for 130 family members. We are taking your nominations all day on Wednesday and all day Thursday for our Mr. Valentine. All you need to do is call 806-272-3990 here at Channel 6 to nominate a man you think would be a perfect Mr. Valentine. We will be voting all day Friday, and then on Saturday we'll announce who our listeners have elected by popular vote as Mr. Valentine. Mr. Valentine is sponsored by K&K Pharmacy, the Dinner Bell Restaurant, Lasting Impressions, and Floral and Gifts, and Channel 6 Skill-Lam Advertising. So be sure and call here at Channel 6 to nominate a man you think would be the perfect Mr. Valentine. We'll take your nominations all day Wednesday and Thursday, and then it is voting on Friday, and that's one vote per listener. Our number is 806-272-3990. And Mr. Valentine will receive gifts from K&K Pharmacy, Dinner Bell Restaurant, Lasting Impressions, Floral and Gifts, and Channel 6. The nominee needs to be a man who has never been elected as our Mr. Valentine. The high in Muleshoe on Tuesday was 64 degrees. The low was 17. And at 7 o'clock on Wednesday morning, it was 23 degrees. And 5 Area Telephone West Plains Telecommunications now brings you the weather forecast for Muleshoe, Sudan, Amherst, Earth, and our entire vicinity. But first, a message from our sponsor.
Secure your life with fast technologies available through 5 Area, whether you're in Muleshoe or anywhere in the world. Security and automation services for your home, farm, or business available now through your hometown company, 5 Area. Plans starting now at $20 per month. Fast Technologies offers live and recordable video surveillance. Control your door locks and garage doors, whether you're in your recliner around the corner or in Dallas. Sliding control and motion detection. Door and window sensors. Receive alerts through text, email, or phone. Plans again starting at $20 per month. Call today, 5 Area, 806-272-5533, or go by their website at 5area.com. They will also be happy to give you an on-site demo, so stop by their offices today, 302 Uvalde Street on the west edge of Muleshoe. A DSL internet connection is required. That's home, farm, and business security and automation services available through Fast Technologies at 5 Area. Call 806-272-5533 for more information. Looking at our weather forecast for today on Wednesday in the Muleshoe area, sunny with a high near 76 degrees. West winds 10 to 15 miles per hour, increasing to 15 to 20 miles per hour this afternoon. Winds could gust as high as 30 miles per hour. Tonight, clear with a low around 30. West-southwest winds 10 to 15 miles per hour, becoming north after midnight. Tomorrow on Thursday, sunny, high near 66 degrees. North winds 5 to 10 miles per hour, becoming east-southeast in the afternoon. Thursday night, clear, low around 28. Friday, sunny, high near 70 degrees. West-southwest winds around 5 miles per hour, becoming northeast in the afternoon. Friday night, mostly clear, low around 30 degrees. Sunny on Saturday, high near 66. East-southeast winds 10 to 15 miles per hour, becoming south Saturday afternoon. Saturday night, mostly clear, low around 35 degrees. Mostly sunny on Sunday, high near 66 degrees. West winds 10 to 15 miles per hour, then mostly clear Sunday night, low around 30. Repeating our forecast for today on Wednesday in the Muleshoe area, sunny, high near 76, breezy conditions this afternoon with a west wind increasing to 15 to 20 miles per hour this afternoon. Winds can gust as high as 30 miles per hour, then clear tonight, low around 30 degrees. Sunny on Thursday, high near 66. North winds 5 to 10 miles per hour, clear Thursday night, low around 28. 5 Area Telephone West Plains Telecommunications has presented to you this edition of the weather forecast.
Members of the First United Methodist Church in Muleshoe will be out in our community on Wednesday evening delivering homemade stew. Donna Green is the chairman of this project, and it is an outreach mission of the church. If you are a senior citizen, a shut-in, or disabled, and you live here in Muleshoe, call us here at Channel 6, 272-3990 if you would like a homemade stew supper delivered to your home on Wednesday evening. Now, if you call here to Channel 6 and there is not an answer, well, then call the First United Methodist Church. The Dillman Elementary School PE students of Diane Skipworth will present a program on Tuesday evening, February the 23rd at 6 o'clock at Watson Junior High School gym. Everyone is certainly welcome to attend. I have had so many people ask me, who is the granddaughter of the Leals on the Prosperity Bank ad running out of Lubbock? Well, it's Heather Leal Waller and her husband Jeremy of Lubbock. She is the daughter of Hector Leal of Muleshoe and the farmer Chubby Jaramillo. And, of course, the granddaughter of Irma Leal of Muleshoe and the late Jesse Leal. Heather and Jeremy Waller live in Lubbock but own the Leal's Mexican food restaurant in Plainview. And isn't she beautiful? Heather Leal Waller is the young lady who is on the ad of the Prosperity Bank running out of Lubbock TV stations at the present time. And she is the daughter of Hector Leal of Muleshoe. Victor Leal tells us that his niece, Libby Leal, will be returning to Muleshoe with her 5 daughters in the very near future. In fact, I believe she's already here, and she will start helping Angelica Toscano at Leal's Mexican food restaurant here in Muleshoe. So welcome home to Muleshoe, Libby Leal. Libby is another daughter of Hector Leal of Muleshoe. Be sure and watch the Muleshoe City Council meeting now online and on the air on Channel 6. We'll be back with more Muletrain news in just one moment. Please stay tuned.
Chips are delicious. Have you been wasting time looking for a good meal? Well, go to Leal's Mexican Restaurant in Muleshoe at 1010 West American Boulevard and try the Irma's Special. If you are under 12, try the grilled cheese. You know Leal's in Muleshoe is the original Leal's Mexican restaurant. I highly recommend it. 5 generations of our family have eaten at Leal's. What did you say, Isla? Chips are delicious.
And this edition of the Muletrain News is brought to you today by Leal's Mexican Restaurant, along with the First Bank, where the First Bank is proud to announce First Bank online at www.fbmuleshoe.com. Transfer funds easily between accounts, make loan payments, view current and previous statement activity, pay bills online with Bill Pay, banking anytime with 24/7 access. Call or come by the First Bank today, 202 South 1st Street, 806-272-4515. That's First Bank online now at www.fbmuleshoe.com. The First Bank is member FDIC.
This Friday will be the first Lenten fish fry at the Catholic Center here in Muleshoe, sponsored by the Immaculate Conception Catholic Church. Now, the Catholic Center is right immediately next to the Catholic Church in Muleshoe in the Morrison Addition. They'll serve from 4:30 to 7 this Friday and every Friday through March the 18th during Lent. And they will deliver, or you can come by and carry out also, or eat there at the Catholic Center. The number to call for carry out is 806-272-4167. Kathy Dugan of Sudan says they'll serve fish, either French fries or baked potatoes with beans, coleslaw, hush puppy, homemade desserts, and your drink. And the cost will be $9 for adults and children 12 and under will be $6. And this Friday will be the first Lenten fish fry at the Catholic Center here in Muleshoe from 4:30 until 7. And if you want a plate delivered to your home at no extra charge, call 806-272-4167. Claire Brown and Nora Burris, both teachers in the Muleshoe school system, submitted Monday night their intent to retire resignation, and it was accepted by the Muleshoe ISD Board of Trustees. Claire Brown has taught for 29 total years, and 2 of those years were at Lasbuddy and the other 27 here in Muleshoe. Claire Brown, the wife of Scott Brown, has taught from the 1st grade level to the 5th grade level. She loves teaching, and her passion for teaching, reading, and phonics is beyond infinity. When asked what she would do upon her retirement, Mrs. Brown indicated that she would fulfill her grandma duties and substitute teach also. As she stated, she cares for children and loves learning. She also mentioned that she would have more time to spend with her husband, Scott. Nora Burris also submitted her retirement intent to the school board on Monday evening. Mrs. Burris completed all 25 years of her teaching experience at Mary D. Shazo Elementary School. Wow. She will miss the hallways she has traveled all these 25 years as she makes plans for new goals in her life. She's lived in Muleshoe since she was 15 years old, and she received her teaching degree from Eastern New Mexico University in Portales. During a morning devotional, Mrs. Burris felt a release and realized it was time to set some new goals in her life. When asked about these goals, Nora Burris replied, "Whatever God has planned for me." Mrs. Burris has been an important part of the Mary D. Shazo Elementary School faculty for 25 years, and she, of course, will be greatly missed. Thanks to both Claire Brown and Nora Burris for their years of teaching in the Muleshoe schools. The Lady Mules won the right to advance to the playoffs on Tuesday night here in Muleshoe, and they won a game over Tulia. The Lady Mules are now 4th in 2A, and they will be playing the Highland Park of Amarillo girls on Monday, February the 15th, and that game will start at 7:30 at the box on the campus of West Texas A&M University, and that is, of course, in Canyon. So on Monday, there's going to be a little changes in the regular game schedule. The junior high boys games that are scheduled to play on Monday night have been moved up to start at 4 o'clock. The 7th grade boys and the 8th grade B team boys at 4, and the 8th grade boys and 7th grade B team games will be at 5 o'clock. The freshman boys game that was scheduled to be played Monday has been rescheduled to be played Friday night at 4 o'clock before the games that are scheduled for the Mules, and those games will be in the new Muleshoe High School gym. The JV and varsity boys games will start at the regular time, JV at 5 and the varsity at 6:30. And then the freshman game. Also, we want to say congratulations to the Lady Mules and good luck to them as they go to the playoffs Monday, 7:30 at the Box on the campus of West Texas A&M University in Canyon. They play Highland Park of Amarillo, the winner of 1-3A, and Highland Park is 7-1 in their district and 20-9 overall. Now, last Friday, the JV Lady Mules won an overtime game 31-30 over Freona. The individual scores were B. Barone had 8, C. Cage 6, M. Melendez 6, L. Barrera 5, K. Miller 4, and N. Rojas 2. And Coach Edie Niblett said another overtime game for the JV Lady Mules. Glad my pacemaker is working really well. It might need a new one because of being worn out by now. It took the Lady Mules JV team a little bit to get warmed up, but finally started making things happen. The Lady Mules were missing girls because of illness, and they brought up Kendall Miller from the freshman team, and she really helped out, and they appreciate her willingness to play. Brianna Barone led the defense for the JV Lady Mules and was full steam ahead as always, with Lily Barrera, Marilyn Melendez, and Cassidy Cade setting the pace for their offense. Great finish, Lady Mules JV team, said Coach Edie Niblett. Again, the score in overtime was Lady Mules JV team 31 and Freona 30. Nail biter. The softball girls will be going from Muleshoe High School this weekend to the Panhandle Classic tournament, and that is in Amarillo. And on Thursday afternoon at 4, the softball team of MHS will play Dumas. And then on Friday, the Lady Mules softball team will play Amarillo at 12 noon. And the last game will be Saturday at afternoon at 2 o'clock. And the Lady Mules will play Barger, and that's in the Panhandle Classic softball tournament in Amarillo. We'll be back with more Muletrain news in just one moment. Please stay tuned.
Happy Valentine's Day from everyone in the Dinner Bell family, and Javad reminds you to bring your loved one to eat steak and shrimp this weekend, Saturday and Sunday, at the Dinner Bell Restaurant, 2103 West American Boulevard. Also on Friday, they'll have their Lenten fish fry on their buffet Friday for lunch and dinner. That's on their buffet, the Lenten fish fry this Friday for lunch and dinner on their buffet at the Dinner Bell Restaurant. But Saturday and Sunday, bring your loved one in to eat steak and shrimp Saturday and Sunday this weekend for Valentine's Day. Get free chocolate dipped strawberries with your meal. That's the Dinner Bell Restaurant, 2103 West American Boulevard.
At BK Boutique and Merle Norman Cosmetic Studio in Clovis at 200 East 21st Street. When they say sale, they mean a sale. Listen to this. Buy one Piccadilly fashion at regular price and get a second for just 99 cents of equal or less value. At BK Boutique and Merle Norman Cosmetic Studio in Clovis, throughout their store, it's 40% off on all winter fashions. And there's even one rack at 60% off. They're open at BK Boutique and Merle Norman Cosmetic Studio 10 to 5 Tuesday through Friday, and that's Mountain Standard Time, of course. And on Saturday, their hours are 10 to 3. They're closed Sundays and Mondays. At BK Boutique and Merle Norman Cosmetic Studio, when they say sale, they mean a sale. Buy one Piccadilly Fashion at regular price and get the second for just 99 pennies. That needs to be of equal or less value. Scott Miller tells us that the Muleshoe Rotary Club is providing once again this year their flag service to individuals as well as businesses here in Muleshoe on 8 national holidays. They will be putting out a flag in front of your business for you, and also there will be in honor and in memory of people flags put out on the courthouse square. They display the flags in front of the courthouse and also in front of your business on President's Day, Memorial Day, Flag Day, Independence Day, Labor Day, Patriots Day, Columbus Day, and Veterans Day. And this is a service of $30 for the flags being placed in front of your business. You need to contact Mark Morton and send your $30 checks to Box 584 here in Muleshoe, or David Tips at Box 301, and of course the zip code in Muleshoe is 79347, or you can contact any member of the Muleshoe Rotary Club or the president, who is Brett Bammert. At the Oneida Wagner Senior Citizen Center on Wednesday, they're serving Salisbury steak with mushroom sauce, mashed potatoes, spinach, pea, salad, whole wheat dinner roll, and fruit cocktail with your drink. Then on Thursday, it'll be soft tacos with beans, green peas, spinach salad, low-cal French dressing, banana pudding. And Friday is always fish or chicken strips with beans, green peas, tossed vegetable salad, low-cal French dressing, whole wheat rolls, and tropical fruit. On next Tuesday, they will play bunco at the Senior Center, and every Thursday they play bingo after lunch. The special birthday party will be held on February the 18th next week. At Muleshoe High School on Saturday, the speech and debate teams will be going to Seminole. The vase competition will be held at Friendship High School, and TSI will be held in the math lab at Muleshoe High School. Early voting in the March 1st primary election in the state of Texas will start on next Tuesday, which is February the 16th, and run through Friday, February the 26th. Now, if you want to vote by mail, you need to have your ballot back in the clerk's office in the county that you are registered by February the 19th, which is a Friday. And of course, March the 1st is primary election day here in the state of Texas. Now, if you are a registered voter in Bailey County and you cannot walk up those slick, steep stairs to the second floor to the Bailey County Clerk's office to vote, just tell any employee on the first floor, and someone from the clerk's office will bring a ballot down to you on the first floor. Again, the first day to vote early in the March 1st Texas primary election is this coming Tuesday, February the 16th. We'll be back with more Muletrain news in just a moment. Stay tuned.
K&K Pharmacy right here in Muleshoe, 1411 West American Boulevard. You can get your prescriptions for love, which are little vials filled with candy, perfect for Valentine's Day, now at 1411 West American Boulevard. Don't forget they're checking blood pressure all of the month of February for Heart Health Awareness Month. You can stop by and get your blood pressure checked anytime at K&K Pharmacy. Next month in March is National Nutrition Month, and they're having Sleep Awareness Week, March 7th through 11th, before daylight savings time begins. That's all at K&K Pharmacy. Don't forget prescriptions of love, prescriptions for love, vials filled with candy, available now at K&K Pharmacy, perfect for Valentine's Day, 1411 West American Boulevard, 806-272-7511. The swing bed program is now available at the Muleshoe Area Medical Center, 708 South 1st Street, for the patient who is no longer in need of acute medical care but is not yet comfortable functioning independently at home. Call today for more information about the swing bed program, 806-272-4524, available now at the Muleshoe Area Medical Center, 708 South 1st Street. Valentine's Day is right around the corner this weekend, and Lasting Impressions is your headquarters for flowers, candy, balloons, gift items, plush animals, and much, much more. Sarah says they will be open Saturday along with Sunday at Lasting Impressions, 516 South 1st Street. Also, they're making their deliveries to the Muleshoe schools on Friday, so your order deadline is Thursday. Delivery to Lasbuddy schools will be on Thursday, so order deadline is Wednesday. That's Valentine's Day. Flowers, candy, balloon, gift items, plush animals, and much, much more at Lasting Impressions, where they'll be open Saturday and Sunday at 516 South 1st Street. Call 806-272-4287. Lasting Impressions right here in Muleshoe.
And on your prayer list, remember new residents of our Parkview Nursing Care Center. Romero Leal was transferred on Monday to the Parkview, and Wani Frazier is also a new resident at the Parkview this week. Peggy Wheeler will have day surgery Thursday on her hand, and her son is here to be with her. Remember Warren Givens, who is recuperating from his surgery, and Drew Ennis, also recuperating from surgery at home, and his wife Betty, and also his mother-in-law Alice Sims. Remember Keith Berman. Zora Reynolds, we're glad to report, is home from Covenant Hospital in Lubbock. Phyllis Angley, Evelyn Ellington. We got to see Laverne Smire last week, and she looked absolutely beautiful in her purple with her gorgeous corsage. She was registering the guests at the meet and greet at the Parkview Nursing Care Center last week. Also, remember the families of Mabel Neiman, 91, of Muleshoe, whose funeral was held Monday afternoon. The family of Georgia Pena, whose funeral was held on last Saturday. Jessie Lee Gladden, 64, of Martin, the mother of Alvin Gladden of Muleshoe. Rosemary Rangel, 62, of Muleshoe, and the family of Jim Hale, 90, of Muleshoe. All in our prayers.
Well, it is just about time for us to go on this edition of the Muletrain News, brought to you today by Leal's Mexican Restaurant, along with the First Bank. You can hear our Muletrain News program rotating on Reach Broadband Channel 6, as well find it on MuleshoeTV.com, our website. You can hear it free of charge on demand. Click on the Muletrain News link at the top center of the page.
Some famous people call Jefferson home. Details in a moment on The Sound of Texas.
And the Sounds of Texas are brought to you here on Reach Broadband Channel 6, as well as MuleshoeTV.com by Bailey County Electric Cooperative Association, owned by those members that they serve. They've been in business serving electricity to our rural areas for over 76 years. Check them out online, bcecoop.com, or call 806-272-4504. The board of directors, the members, the employees, the manager, CEO, David Markle, all hope that you enjoy the sounds of Texas with Tumbleweed Smith.
Jefferson has a bunch of new historical markers dedicated to some of the people who grew up there and became famous. One is dedicated to Stuart Hamlin.
His father was a Methodist minister, and he was a sort of a circuit riding minister. He lived in a little village called Kellyville, which is about 5 miles west from Jefferson. And he began to record, and then he began to write.
Marcia Thomas of Jefferson says Stuart Hamlin wrote several songs that became popular.
Well, one of his most famous songs is It Is No Secret What God Can Do. Another one is Remember Me, I'm the One Who Loves You. And This Old House.
Barry Benefield of Jefferson became a famous writer in New York and Hollywood.
And he would write novels, short stories, and they became hits. One of them was Valiant is the Word for Carrie. Another one was Chicken Wagon Family. One of them was made into a film called Texas, Brooklyn, and Heaven in the 1940s. In fact, I believe all of his novels were made into films in the 1940s and the 1930s.
Marcia says Barry Benefield came back to Jefferson in the 50s. That's when she knew him.
Even though it was in the heat of the summer, he had on a 3-piece black suit with a tie and a white shirt and a black Homburg hat and a rolled-up black umbrella.
A singer and songwriter from the 1890s, Vernon Dalhart, grew up in Jefferson.
His real name was Marion Try Slaughter. And he performed, first of all, as a young man at his uncle's saloon, which was actually about 2 doors down from where I live.
Vernon Dalhart is closely associated with early recordings.
I believe that he was called to New Jersey by Edison to record maybe the first record for a singer.
He got his name from 2 Texas cities where he used to work as a cowhand.
And he recorded, incidentally, under about 75 different pseudonyms. I don't know why, but he chose to use different people that he had known in Jefferson.
Marcia Thomas of Jefferson is famous in her own right. For years, she did a one-woman show in her home. I'm Tumbleweed Smith with the Sound of Texas.
Time now for the market report, brought to you today by Stephen Dement, financial advisor with Edward Jones, member SIPC. He's here in Muleshoe in his office at 104 West 2nd Street. Call 806-272-4102. Stephen or branch office administrator Dana Rempe can assist you with any of your financial needs, no matter where you live. The market report was recorded this Wednesday, February the 10th, 2016 at 11:45 a.m.
This is Dana Rempe of Edward Jones, member of the New York Stock Exchange Incorporated, bringing you the daily financial market report. U.S. stocks are trading higher this morning after comments from Federal Reserve Chair Janet Yellen signal confidence that the economy can withstand gradual tightening despite global growth concerns. In economic news, data showed a 9.3% increase in mortgage applications for the week after falling 2.6% in the week prior. In earnings news, Disney reported first quarter earnings per share above expectations, largely driven by Star Wars' global success at the box office. Bond prices are higher this morning. So far this morning in the S&P 500, the best performing sector is healthcare, while the worst performing sector is utilities. The Dow Jones Industrial Average is up 61 points to 16,075. The S&P 500 index is up 20 to 1,872. And the NASDAQ Composite Index is up 75 to 4,344. This morning, volume on the New York Stock Exchange is high with 495 million shares traded. Advancers are outnumbering decliners by roughly a 5-2 margin. In commodity markets, the spot price of gold is up $3 to $1,192. The spot price of silver is down a penny to $15.23, and crude oil prices are down 8 cents to $27.86. In bond markets, the 30-year Treasury yield is currently 2.55%, and the 10-year Treasury yield is 1.73%. In stocks of local interest, ConocoPhillips is up 7 cents to $33.65. Procter & Gamble is down 50 cents to $82.14. Berkshire Hathaway is up 57 cents to 128.29. Dow Chemical is up 9 cents to 46.69. Xcel Energy is down 27 cents to 39.35. Pfizer is up 76 cents to 29.87. Apple is up 49 cents to 95.48. Johnson & Johnson is up 50 cents to 102.48. And Vodafone Group is up 31 cents to 29.55. This is Dana Rimpey of Edward Jones, member SIPC, serving individual investors with personalized attention and long-term financial advice at 104 West 2nd Street in Muleshoe. Daily commentary is also located on our website at edwardjones.com.